What's up, guys? I want to talk to you about anxiety and muscle tension. Also want to give you some tips on maybe how you can relieve this. If you have depression, health anxiety, panic disorder, social anxiety, or even just general anxiety disorder or high levels of stress, you probably have experienced some type of pain-related symptom that was actually caused by muscle tension. Muscle tension seems to rule most of our sensations and feelings. If you have panic disorder, or just anxiety or health anxiety, you become very, very super aware of how you feel, not just mentally and emotionally, but physically. You're fine-tuned in on these sensations, these symptoms, pains and aches. And what happens is you get caught up in this crazy vicious cycle. And I've talked about this vicious cycle as, with panic attacks, basically, where you have a panic attack and then you'll be good, but your subconscious is still focused in on it, and you will have a panic attack out of nowhere, and you just get caught up in this crazy cycle. All right. The same thing can actually happen for your muscle tension symptoms, because even after the fact that you aren't being, you're not necessarily anxious, the muscle tension and muscle soreness is still there because it's been contracted for so long. And what actually is happening is your muscle is contracting whenever your body goes into this fight or flight response. All right. The adrenaline goes out, and basically your body is preparing to run away. So your muscles are tense. And this can happen over a prolonged period of time. So as this is happening, your muscles are still going to be sore and probably ache from being tense for a long time. My first panic attack, guys, my chest hurt for like 3 weeks straight from that 6-hour panic attack I had. 2 or 3 weeks after that, I was still feeling pain nonstop there, like somebody just punched me right in the center of my chest. I didn't have a heart attack. I didn't have anything major going on there. I just had muscle tension. It seized up my whole middle right here, and I had, the incredible pain. So that's just, an example. Another thing that I dealt with was that back pain, and I made a video over anxiety and back pain. I was having knots in my back. I had burning sensations. I would wake up with horrible pain in the mornings. Headaches, I did a video on that yesterday. Headaches can come in many different forms. You can have radiating, sinus type, migraine. You can have headaches that are localized to one spot. You can have jabbing or jolting type pains, and then you're thinking, whoa, I got brain cancer. I'm having a brain aneurysm. I'm having a stroke, and then this makes the headache worse if you focus in on it. Once you start focusing in on muscle tension, it is like one of those things, man. I'm telling you, it's like you can literally command it to hurt more by focusing in on it, and it sucks. We wish that we could just forget about it and get over it, but like I've said many times, it is really driven by our subconscious. So, that's why I practice, being patient and using meditation and thinking positive as a means of really taking control of your anxiety, okay? Because your subconscious is always going to be lagging behind your conscious. So you may be fine today, nothing has happened, but you still have this tension, you still have this muscle tension going on, and you're still having symptoms. And then that's going to cause you to be anxious, and then you're going to you see the pattern here? You're going to go around and around and around, and that is why it's so incredibly hard, guys. So what are some things that you can do short term? What can you do to relieve it quickly? All right. And basically, these are things that you can do that are going to give you some quick relief, that are going to help you out, because sometimes you just need even some quick relief to get on your feet, to start trying to learn how to manage your stress, manage your symptoms of stress, manage all these things that are wrapped up with muscle tension. So, that being said, the first one's going to be a massage. I know it might sound cheesy, but massages work. If you don't have a friend or a family member or a wife or husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, somebody to help you out with that, go get it done professionally. They'll probably do an amazing job anyways. It's well worth it. It's not going to help you 100%, but for that day, it can save you a lot of pain, a lot of time of recovering, because they can really get those knots out. They're trained professionals, so there. Another one that I used to like to do is take a long hot bath. Hot shower is fine too, but if you can just get into a bath and just use it as a time of relaxation, maybe turn some music on. I'm not going to sit here and push drinking a ton of alcohol, but maybe having a beer or a glass of wine, if you're able to control that and keep it at that. Something to just kind of unwind, okay? And just take a long hot bath. Some stretching is extremely important, especially if you're going to be exercising. Stretch. You need to do that in the morning and the evening before you go to bed. Also, some light exercise. Excuse me, guys. Light exercise is going to help you stay loose. It's going to keep your body kind of fit. It's going to reduce anxiety in general, so that's something you need to be doing for the short term and the long term. But the big key, guys, is actually getting your anxiety under control, so you need to be doing that meditation that I talked about. That's going to help your subconscious and conscious get on the same page, and the way you do that is you do that in the morning, you do it in the evening. And also, guys, I want to stress you need to be writing your feelings down in your journal. If you don't have one yet, go get a notebook or a journal, whatever you need to do. Start writing down your symptoms, how you feel, what you're doing about it, and what your future goals are. And maybe a reflection of what you thought about during your meditation period. You need to be doing that. Also, make sure that you're doing your positive thinking and affirmations, guys. There's many videos that you can replay with positive affirmations. Also, there are actually ASMR videos, which are just relaxing sounds that you can look up on YouTube. I want to do these in the future, but right now I'm kind of bogged down with my video schedule that I have planned out. So if you got any value out of this, guys, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below if you've ever experienced, some crazy muscle tension from anxiety and what you did to relieve it. Also, join the Facebook group down below if you haven't. There's a lot of great people in there that are going to help you out with your panic disorder, your depression, your symptoms, your health anxiety, things of that nature. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell next to it. Also, I got some resources down below if you want to check them out on how to defeat anxiety. It'll be in the description. And aside from that, I hope you have a great day. The week is, we're basically halfway through. The weekend will be right around the corner, so hang in there, guys.